61 days left in 2023. What have you done in the first 300 plus? What are you going to do the next 61? How were the first 300? How are the next 61 going to be? Lots of stuff going on, Adrian. What's the good word?
I can't believe it's here. I can't believe it's November 1st. What the heck happened to the year?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But nonetheless, guys, I know a lot of you could be looking at this saying, all right, Zuber, you said it. 61 days left. Screw it. I'll start next year, right? Worst mentality we can have. The absolute worst mentality.
Horrible. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. And if anything, I just want to give you guys some advice, right, for what it's worth, and then take it for what it's worth. But just understand that unless you let go of whatever happened these first 10 months of the year to 11 months of the year, unless you let go of that and focus on what you can build the next 61 days, right? You're going to set 2024 up to either be a really good year or a really bad year. Because remember, whatever shows up Q1 of 2024 it actually started 30 days ago, right? It actually started 90 days ago. But that doesn't mean that it's too late. You still have an opportunity, but don't hold on to what you didn't do. Like, I remember for me, Zuber, when I first got started, I would hold on to all the things that I wasn't doing, right? Like, I would hold on to, like, I didn't hit my goal. I didn't hit this. I didn't hit that. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Let's just focus on what we can do the next 61 days. What can we focus on? What can we create versus what didn't happen?
Right. Yeah. As somebody who was a commission-based sales rep for 30 years, different points, I can tell you how you start is actually how you finish. And what does that really mean? The best years I've ever had, I had great Q1s. If you get behind in Q1, it's almost impossible to catch up.
Yep.
If you are saying, oh, the year's over, I'm going to decompress, there's a lot going on, I'm going to go to Mexico, I'm going to go to Cancun, I'm going to go to Europe, whatever it is, I'm going to take a break, but I'm going to hit it hard January 1st. You might hit it hard January 1st, but you're going to look up January 31st and have nothing on the board.
Yep.
And you are going to fall apart.
Yep.
That's just human psychology.
Yeah. And not just with the business, but with your personal, like, let's just say you have health as a big goal for 2024, right?
Yeah.
That plays a big role starting now, right? We don't overeat during the holidays because all it's going to do is set us drastically behind and make it that much harder in January.
Yeah.
Right. So let's really pay attention to all of that, ladies and gentlemen, really pay attention to that. I mean, we got 61 days. Let's not play it lightly, right? Let's make those as many disrespectful offers as we can to follow up with as many as them as we can in January and February, because what you write today will more than likely be accepted in January or February. So exactly. As Zuber is saying, guys, in order to have a strong Q1, we have to start right now, right? If 2024 has definitely already began. And if you have not already gotten after it, it's okay. Just make a decision in November that that's what you're going to do. Right. And then grab some accountability partners.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, I mean, there's one thing that I'm really starting to hold on to. It's a very simple phrase. The first time I heard it, I really didn't get it, but I get it now. And it's really simple. It's one day or day one.
Yep.
I will get to it in, one day, meaning some future commitment, which you keep pushing off, or you take some ownership and you say, this is going to be day one.
Yep.
And anytime I've taken that attitude, you see positive momentum. You get a little bit better. You set up the follow-ups. And again, if I was coming into this cold, I would be writing my aggressive or disrespectful offers in November. I would get told no or hell no all the time. I would be following up in December. I would have every confidence that I would get one or two, and then those would be closings in January, February, and I'd be ready to rock and roll with those in April or May if my job was flipping. 8% mortgage rate is going to expose a lot of people.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of forced sellers. There's going to be, real estate agents. If you're not a hybrid agent or having multiple income streams in the housing business, you're done. We're going to do
Over.
less than 4 million transactions existing home sales next year. Think about that.
Insane. It was 8 million 2 years ago.
It was, yeah, it's a big, if you add new homes and all of that, it's over 7 million. Yeah. It's just, it's a different market, but it's also a market that's going to, what I really like about what's coming, Adrian, is the pretenders are going to leave. The
Yeah.
scams are going to leave.
Yep.
The financial engineers are going to get busted out. And it's only going to be the operators left.
Yep.
Real estate investing is never easy.
Nope.
It was easy the last 2 years. It's not easy now. And I love less competition. I love seeing the fakes get busted. I love seeing the pretenders go away. I love it when these people bust out because they don't come back. They just never come back. So it should be good.
It's insane how many wholesalers. So text messaging has had a huge restrictions over the last, call it 5 months, right? You've talked about it before on your channel. Well, they then cracked down again last month. And it's insane how many pretend wholesalers are going out of the business because all they ever knew was this text messaging. Like they're not a professional at all. They don't know how to run comps. They don't know how to operate a business. They heard something on YouTube, bought a program. Anybody can do that. Anybody can go to Chat DTP to make up some messages, right? And now they're all going out of business. And it's interesting to see. I go to like Pineda's events, right? I'll go to, some of these larger events, and it's incredible to see how many guys are going out of business right now. And I'm grateful for it because they're the ones that were ruining the industry. They were the ones getting sellers tied up at 100% of ARV, literally pitching it to an investor saying 20 grand of rehab and you can make 100,000 off of a comp that's 2 miles away. Like, what are you talking about? Right. So I am excited for what's to come. And for those of you that are like, do I keep going? I mean, now is the time you keep going, right? Now is the time that you double down because everybody that gets
I'm going to push back on that. I'm going to push back.
Okay.
Some of you are pretenders.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You were only here for the easy money. And if that's who you are, go do something else.
Right.
It's okay.
I couldn't agree
you got
more.
your money. Hopefully you kept some of the cheddar and, move on. Go do something else. There's easy money somewhere else. But if you want to be in this business 5 years from now, you should be looking forward to the next 6 to 9 months. It's going to be good.
Yeah. No, I do agree with that. There are a lot of pretenders. You're right. For those of you that bought the gold chains and the APs and the Rolexes, I won't buy your gold chains, but I'll definitely buy your AP or your Rolexes. So if you're selling them, let me know.
Yeah, exactly. If you need cash because you were a stimulus baller, I might buy that at 50% off. That's fine.
That's a good ad. That's a good ad. If you need cash because you are a stimulus baller, call 1-800-GET-CASH now.
There you go. Well, Adrian, do me a favor. Somebody wanted to buy or sell or reach out about a Rolex or an AP. How do they do that?
Hit me up on Instagram, guys, at Adrian Hernandez. And if you haven't done so already, I don't know what you're doing. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go, baby. Let's blow up this channel. One reno at a time. Appreciate you, Zuber.
Thank you, buddy. Take care.